I mean, this stuff is undeniable. The economy is in a bad space, okay? It's absolutely terrible, diabolical, disastrous, catastrophic off these Biden administration policies. And I really think there's something to say for RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, AOC, and everybody else who's blowing up off these videos talking about, you know what, with this whole Democratic Party, I got to get the heck up out of here. Trump, you got it. I really think there's something to say for that. Like, they're seeing it. And then for RFK and Tulsi Gabbard, these people are like prominent Democrats. Like, RFK, whole family Democrat, and running Democrat for how long? And then he says, you know what? Nah, this ain't it, chief. This is not it. He said, Trump 2024. That is really deep to me. That is really powerful. And it's really an interesting thing to see. This whole woke nonsense and this party of anti-common sense is literally sabotaging the country. And before I get into the video, I'm going to say one last thing. I had worked at this one job some time ago, and I remember they made us sit down and do like a whole class on pronouns and gender identifying somebody. And I'm like, well, in my brain, I'm actually using, unlike whoever was in charge at the job. I was sitting there like, well, I'm gonna just call a he and a she, just like God made them. And then they were saying that if you misgender somebody, you can lose your whole job. Next thing you know, people came back from a break or whatever the case may have been, and then they called people who had, transformer people, the opposite gender, boom, fired. I was like, wow. And ruined their whole life. This is the stuff I'm talking about. These policies are ridiculous. We got people going by cat and dog. And you wonder why RFK is saying, nah, I'm Trump all the way. Tulsi Gabbard, nah, Trump all the way. I'm not down with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, Ku Klux Kamala and Tampon Tim. I can't get down with that. And then I'm sitting here at this job. Job was heavily liberal, and I'm sitting here and I'm watching these people who I knew had kids. Now they can't pay their rent. Now they can't feed their kids. 2-3 kids, procreated, married. Now they can't support their families. Stressed out, stressed. I mean, stressed. And I just said a prayer for them. That was it. You can't keep going like this. This is what I mean where I say America can't handle another 4 years of this woke nonsense, anti-common sense, communistic, Ku Klux Kamala, and Biden bum administration policies. We just can't do it. Anyways, that's enough of my rant for now. And welcome to the KingReactsYT, the best reaction channel on YouTube. I hope everybody's having a great and blessed and positive day. If you're not having a positive day, well, you woke up this morning. There's something positive right there. And drink your water. Well, I hope you're drinking your water. And I hope everybody's making their money legally. No, this is not financial advice. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share these videos. Thank you to everyone who keeps me who emails me and keeps me updated. Thank you to everybody who donates to the channel. Everything is appreciated and nothing goes unnoticed. And that's that. Let's get into the video. And I will be giving my commentary periodically throughout the video, more so in the back. And let's go.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Aloha. I know we got Hawaii in the house here. There we go. It is a privilege to be here with all of you, my brothers and sisters in uniform, especially on this day of all days. I had the privilege of joining President Trump this morning at Arlington Cemetery, where he joined 2 Gold Star families and loved ones of Staff Sergeant Hoover and Sergeant G, both of whom were 2 of the 13 killed in the Abbey Gate attack 3 years ago today in Kabul. And I can tell you, as we were there, as he laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier, joining these Marines' loved ones, I felt the sorrow that he shared with them in their loss. I felt and saw his sincere appreciation for these servicemen and women who paid the ultimate price, and their loved ones who continue to grieve to this day. This is personal for me, as I know it is for so many of you here. This is real. It's not just words. I first deployed to Iraq in 2005 with the Hawaii Army National Guard as a member of Charlie Med. As those of you who were deployed during that time know, it was the height of the war, and sadly, we took many casualties. And every day we were confronted with that high human cost of war and that sadness as we boarded the plane when we left, that we were leaving some of our brothers and sisters behind, only to lose others when we got home to suicide. So I mean what I say when I share with you that I know that President Trump understands the grave responsibility that a president and commander-in-chief bears for every single one of our lives. Whether you're a soldier, you're an airman, a Marine, sailor, or a coastie, he keeps us in his heart in the decisions that he makes. We saw this through his first term in the presidency, when he not only didn't start any new wars, he took action to de-escalate and prevent wars. He exercised the courage that we expect from our commander-in-chief in exhausting all measures of diplomacy, having the courage to meet with adversaries, dictators, allies, and partners alike in the pursuit of peace, seeing war as a last resort. The truth is, as we head towards our decision as a country in November, the same cannot be said about Kamala Harris. In fact, the opposite is true, and we're living through this reality today as this administration has us facing multiple wars on multiple fronts and regions around the world, and closer to the brink of nuclear war than we ever have been before. This is one of the main reasons why I'm committed to doing all that I can to send President Trump back to the White House, where he can once again serve us as our commander-in-chief. Because I am confident that his first task will be to do the work to walk us back from the brink of war. We cannot be prosperous unless we are at peace. And we can't live free as long as we have a government that is retaliating against its political opponents and undermining our civil liberties, weaponizing our very institutions against those they deem as a threat. Kamala Harris has done this over the last 3.5 years. She won't hesitate to continue that if she is elected as president. President Trump has been their first and foremost target in this because they don't want us as voters to even have the option to vote for him. I've been their most recent target, added to a secret domestic terror watch list after exposing the truth about what kind of dangers we would face if Kamala Harris is elected as president.
And trust me, there are a lot of dangers if she is elected as president. She's the type of president to just freak out and just go irate and just press the red button and launch all of our nuclear missiles. That's not funny, but yeah. Let's get back into the video.
We as Americans must stand together to reject this anti-freedom culture of political retaliation and abuse of power. We can't allow our country to be destroyed by politicians who will put their own power ahead of the interests of the American people, our freedom, and our future. I am proud to stand here before you today, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. If you love our country, as I do, if you cherish peace and freedom as we do, I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wow. Really, really, really interesting stuff. Really powerful stuff there. And just her presence alone is absolutely just wow, phenomenal. I really find it fascinating because this is like a thorn in the Democrat Party's side, because it just continuously shows that party is caving in on itself, which is, this goes back to why there was so much legal lawfare against Trump and these ridiculous hearings and findings and all that kind of stuff. And it's really, and then you see RFK, you see Tulsi Gabbard turning away from the Democratic Party, endorsing Trump, saying he's going to bring us into that prosperity. Okay, he's the man with the plan. He's the right man for the job. All right, he's very business minded. He's an excellent leader. All that, and all the above. and I remember when Trump was president, we were more so respected, and very respected, might I add, at that. And I really don't see us being respected with Kamala Harris in charge. I think we're already not respected right now with Biden in charge. Okay, well, I don't even think Biden, I don't even know who's in charge. Okay, I don't know if it's Big Mike, Barack Obama, or Ku Klux Kamala, heels behind her head Harris, Tampon Tim. I just don't know who's in charge. Okay, it's just, we're just in a giant cluster bomb of nonsense. It's a giant conundrum, the whole country. It's ridiculous. And this is where I say we need system, order, and structure back in charge. We need leadership, okay? And we just need someone who has a plan, not somebody who's experimenting. Their whole term as president is an experiment. And then somebody who just goes off of, let's just do this today. How about we just bring Lil Jon out? Yeah, turn down for what, right? Meanwhile, people can't pay their mortgages and rents. Some people can't retire. People have to literally become the Walmart greeter. This stuff is nuts. I mean, I don't know if you guys are living in America, but I am. This stuff is wicked. I mean, I'm sitting here watching the stuff they do to these kids out there in California and Minnesota and all the stuff Tim Walz did. And I'm just blown away at how people can still endorse Kamala. I really am blown away by that. And then they say, oh no, Trump is racist and Project 2025. I'm like, really? How many times did they dispel that? Like, how many times? I just can't trust the party. First of all, let me put trust aside. I can't be in agreement with the party that literally bumped Biden out of office and then just selected Kamala Harris to be in charge of things. Okay? Because remember, she was selected, not elected. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't that align with communism? If I'm not mistaken. But this stuff is crazy. This stuff is crazy. I really just think, like I stated in some of my previous videos, to be a Democrat in today's time, you must hate America. And it's just that. Because this is not the time for experiments and this DEI stuff and voting in these wicked policies. And really, I'll go as far as to say I don't even think this is really right versus left, to be honest. I more so think this is good versus evil. Okay, and I'm on top of that, I encourage everybody to vote with your bank account, vote with your wallet. And no, this is not financial advice. Okay. But I mean, the wicked stuff and agendas and plans that are lined up, we can't do another 4 years of this stuff. I mean, look at your life. Seriously, take a good look at your life. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I mean, look at your life under this administration. Look at your life under these policies. Okay. Take a look at your bank account and take a look at those bills. I get it that everybody has different, standards of living and all that kind of stuff. But for many people, you see those bills come in and you're like, dang, again, $300 again. It's like you wake up, eat, sleep, and breathe. It costs $300. My very existence it costs $450. It's just wild out here. And it makes it difficult for these families. Meanwhile, the attack on the nuclear family is diabolical. And then you expect there's only so much I can say. I have to watch what I say on the platform. But yeah, it's, in these dire times, it's important to keep God first. Take a walk, get out of all this negativity. Okay. Get some sunlight if you can. do that. Drink some water, eat your vegetables, whatever vegetables you like, you can eat those, stay healthy, stay positive, because what they want to do is get people stressed out and keep people on edge. That's what they really want to do. And people are already bent out of shape right now. People are already on edge and freaking out and biting their fingernails because life is just messing people up. It is. I mean, it's kind of a scary time to make friends. I'm this is going to sound crazy, but I'm kind of scared to make friends right now because everybody's on edge. Everybody's kind of freaked out. That's just what it is. And that's because people are struggling to pay their insurance, car notes. It's just a lot of people. It's wild out here. So prayers out to everybody, of course. Okay. I definitely didn't want to be too much, darkness and reality and overly realistic. But yeah, I can't be fake with you guys. I got to tell you like it is. So there's that. I got to tell you like it is. It is what it is, okay? These policies are ripping people's lives apart. So it's important to stay prayed up. It's important to stay positive, okay? And it's important to, keep your loved ones close, keep God closer, and eat your vegetables, all that good stuff. And remember, Trump 2024. It's just what it is. So that's all for this video, you guys. It's, I just wanted to be completely just transparent and authentic as possible with my thoughts regarding this. And I really admire the fact that, she endorsed Trump and her speech and everything like that. I found that to be very interesting. And yeah, I just want to see people. I definitely want to see people be able to thrive and prosper out here. And I don't believe that's going to happen under the Harris-Walz administration. I don't think so at all. I think it's going to be a trip through hell, quite frankly. And people already feel like they're there. And that's just what it is. So that's all for this video, you guys. I hope everybody has a great and blessed and positive day, okay? There's a lot of beautiful things in this world, okay? It's important to go out, eat some fruit, drink a smoothie, something, okay? Hit the gym, lift some weights, something. All that good stuff. Take a walk your dog, something. Get away from this mess. But other than that, I hope everybody has a great day. And make sure you drink your water. And all that beautiful stuff. Thank you to each and every single one of you guys. If nobody told you today, you guys are amazing and awesome individuals. And I thank each and every single one of you guys, okay? And yes, thank you for tuning in. And that's that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.